Welcome to my Prezi presentation. My name is Sonia Simon. I'm attending Purdue Global University, class 603, clinical 8. This is my study was hand washing compliance in healthcare workers. This is my evaluation plan for my study. Let me explain the population for the study. The census on the floor consists of 20 double occupancy rooms with 4 private or isolation rooms. This would total 44 patient on this unit. There's 3 8-hour shifts. Day shift is 7A to 3P, 7 RNs, 2 LPNs, and 3 nursing assistants. Evening shift is 3P to 11P, 6 RNs, 2 LPNs, and 2 nursing assistants. Night shift is 11P to 7A, 5 RNs, 2 LPNs, 1 nursing assistant. Nurse ratio for RNs is 6 to 1. Evening shift, that's for day shift. Evening shift is 7 to 1, and night shift is 8 to 1. Interventions, there's 5 interventions. There's a blind observation for number 1. Number 2 is a mandatory in-service, and there's the second blind observation for the 3rd intervention. The 4th intervention was hand washing demonstration and return demonstration with germ glow. The 5th intervention is a blind observation. That would be number 3, but that is including a citrus scent. Data collection material that was used to obtain the result from this study is a Boise software. This is used in all 3 of the blind observation, e-learning for the pre and post test, fast field form data collection application, and that's an open-end questions. That's actually included in 3 interventions. That's the hand washing demonstration, the blind observation number 3, and the interview. And then we did a survey monkey. First intervention result was the blind observation with no intervention. This was about the leapfrog survey came to our hospital, and they said that we were down to 30% of all healthcare workers that were performing proper hand washing with each patient encounter. But we wanted to make sure that this was, not true. We couldn't believe it was that low. So we did our own blind observation as our first intervention. And we did find out that that was true. So that was 9 healthcare workers out of 30 that only performed hand washing with every patient encounter. Sorry about this. Second intervention is a mandatory in-service. It was an 87% participation for attending the in-service. That's 26 participants out of 30. The in-service was recorded, and handwritten material were given out to those participants that could not attend the in-service. The 3rd intervention was a blind observation. This was performed 2 weeks after the in-service. The results were calculated and found out that it went from 30% to 77% of healthcare workers that were performed hand washing with each patient encounter. That was 23 healthcare workers out of 30 that performed hand washing with every patient encounter. 4th intervention was a hand demonstration with a return demonstration with glow germ. This was 100% participant with this activity. The results for the glow germ was 70%, that the participants had minimum bacteria on their hands after performing proper hand washing techniques. That would be 21 out of 30 participants that did proper hand washing techniques. Let me explain what glow germ is. It's like a substance that you the participant would actually rub all over their hands, in between their fingers and stuff like that. They would perform hand washing as proper as they thought that was possible, and then they would dry their hands, and after that then we would show this black light over their hands. If there was any presence of any bacteria or residue from the glow germ, it would illuminate with the black light. So 70% of the participants had minimum of the glow germ illuminated on their hands. The fifth intervention was a blind observation with citrus scent. This was performed 2 weeks after the hand washing demonstration activity. These results increased from 77% to 96% from healthcare workers performing proper hand washing with each patient encounter. That's 29 healthcare workers out of 30 healthcare workers with every patient encounter. I'm going to be going back to the citrus scent. When I was doing the study, I found another study that suggests that citrus scent actually increased the olfactory nerve, which would stimulate people to entice them to perform hand washing. And it actually helped. It almost jumped close to 20%. It was 19% that it jumped up to. And that citrus scent would be in the sanitizer and the soap, hand soap. Okay, the data collection results was Boise software. The software was used to collect and calculate the results from the 3 blind study observation. The data collection showed improvement with every intervention. The final results were 96% of the healthcare workers performed hand washing with every patient encounter. Like I told you, e-learning was the pre and post test. That was 100% participant. This software has a mechanism as far as that nurse educators can actually use to do some statistics. And when it was found out that 80% of the average test score was 80% with the pre-test, and the average test score was 100% with the post-test. Data collection results, as far as that fast field form data collection application, which was used in those 3 areas with the hand washing demonstration, the observation, number 3, and the interview. The results showed the increase of benefits for performing hand washing with every patient encounter, understanding the material that was introduced to all of the interventions, and increased critical thinking, and also almost 100% of those did apply the hand washing task in their practice. The Survey Monkey showed the understanding for all of the material. Conclusion, The main goal for this study was to have 100% hand washing compliance with the healthcare workers with every patient encounter. However, the study results were 96% of the healthcare workers that did perform hand washing with every patient encounter. The national benchmark average results is 96% for the hand washing compliance with every patient encounter. Future studies, we're going to reinforce the interventions, introduce some different studies, do a one-to-one demonstration for those individuals who need that, that couldn't understand the material. And we're going to reevaluate and also perform another study with different format. Do you have any questions? Thank you so much for attending this Prezi presentation. If you do, please contact me through email. You take care. Have a great night.